Assalamu alaikum. Hello dear students. I hope you are hale and hearty by the grace of Almighty Allah. Here I am Farhana inviting you all to our today's online class with a very important topic, that is preposition from English second paper. You did video class on rules of preposition. Today we will solve two board questions, Dhaka board 19 and Rajshahi board 19. You will get preposition in question number 2. There will be 10 gaps in a passage. Each gap contains 0.5 marks. So, total marks is 5. If you write the answer correctly, you can easily get full marks. That is 5. In this respect, you have to write only answer. No need to write full passage. Now, what is preposition? Pre means before and position means place. So, preposition is a word or group of words that shows a relationship of noun or pronoun to some other words in a sentence. For example, in, after, before, by, within, into, because of, etc. Actually, preposition tells 4 things. Number 1, where something is. That means location. Number 2, where something is going on. That means direction. Number 3, when something happens. That means time. Number 4, a relationship between noun or pronoun to some other words in a sentence. There are 5 types of preposition. Number 1, simple preposition. For example, in, at, by, with, to, etc. Number 2, double preposition. For example, in plus to, into, with plus in, within. Number 3, compound preposition. For example, beside, by plus side, in plus side, inside, etc. Number 4, phrase preposition. For example, look for, because of, on account of, etc. Number 5, participle preposition. For example, according, pending, considering, regarding, etc. Let's see a sentence. He saw the people walking past him. Here, walking is a participle preposition. In your exam, you will find some appropriate prepositions. In this respect, I suggest you to memorize some appropriate preposition for your good preparation. The specified way of some specific prepositions are called appropriate prepositions. For example, die of. That means die of a disease. He died of COVID-19. Die from. That means die because of some harmful effect. For example, he died from overeating. Die by. That means die by own hand. He died by suicide. Die for. That means sacrifice. We are ready to die for our country. Now we will solve Rajshahi board 19. This passage is about Socrates. Socrates was a philosopher, teacher and scholar in ancient Greece. When the political climate of ancient Greece turned against him, Socrates was sentenced to death by hemlock poisoning. In ancient Greece, hemlock was used to poison condemned prisoners. Let's solve Rajshahi board 19. When the sun was setting, the treetops the jailer came dash the room of Socrates to bid him prepare dash death. In a number, we have to write here the son's position by using a preposition. So the answer is behind. Let's read the sentence. When the sun was setting behind the treetops, the jailer came. Here answer is into. Come into means reaching to a specific situation. So the line is, the jailer came into the room of Socrates to bid him prepare dash death. Here answer is for. Prepare for means to make someone or something ready for some particular action. It's an appropriate preposition. So the line is, when the sun was setting behind the treetops, the jailer came into the room of Socrates to bid him prepare for death. Let's see next slide. In those days, people were sentenced to death by giving a cup dash poison in Athens. Here answer is of, which creates a relation between cup and poison. So the line is, in those days, people were sentenced to death by giving a cup of poison in Athens. Socrates knew this and he nodded dash the jailer. Here answer is to. Nodded to means to move head down and then up, especially to show agreement. Let's see the line. Socrates knew this and he nodded to the jailer. Let's see next slide. Bursting dash tears, the jailer went out of the room and returned dash a cup of hemlock. Here answer is into. It's an appropriate preposition. Bursting into means to begin to cry suddenly. Let's see the line. Bursting into tears, the jailer went out of the room and returned. Here answer is with. So, what did the jailer return with? A cup of hemlock. Let's see the line. Bursting into tears, the jailer went out of the room and returned with a cup of hemlock. Socrates lifted the cup to his lips. Let's see next slide. His pupils tried to keep back their tears, but soon the room was filled dash the sound of weeping. Here answer is with. Fill with means to make full. It's also an appropriate preposition. Let's see the line. His pupils tried to keep back their tears, but soon the room was filled with the sound of weeping. With the cup of poison dash hand, Socrates said. Here answer is in. It indicates a position. So the line is, with the cup of poison in hand, Socrates said. Let's see Socrates' famous speech. What is the strange sound? I have heard that a man should die dash peace. Here answer is in. We know everybody wants peace. Here, in creates a relationship between peace and other words. Let's see the answer. What is the strange sound? I have heard that a man should die in peace. So, be silent and have patience. Let's check answer. Behind, into, for, of, to, into, with, in. Dear students, I hope you all have understood what I have discussed so far. Please look at the question. Dhaka Board 19. Complete the text with suitable prepositions. Let's solve it. Mr. Reza works dash a clerk in a local school. From this line, we can know Mr. Reza's position in a local school. We have to use here as. So, the sentence is Mr. Reza works as a clerk in a local school. He is poor but honest. His honesty is known dash everyone in this locality. Here answer is 2. Because known to is an appropriate preposition. Today we have discussed it. So the line is, his honesty is known to everyone in this locality. He often suffers dash hunger. Here answer is from, because suffer from is an appropriate preposition. Let's read the sentence. He often suffers from hunger. Let's see next part. He is deprived dash comfort and many other things. Here deprived of is an appropriate preposition. It means to take something away. So the line is, he is deprived of comfort and many other things. Nevertheless, he doesn't long dash wealth. Here answer is for. Long for means to have a very strong desire for something. So the line is, nevertheless, he doesn't long for wealth. He never hankers dash name and fame. Hanker after is an appropriate preposition. It means to have a strong wish for something. So, Mr. Reza doesn't want name and fame. Let's read the sentence. He never hankers after name and fame. Let's see next part. He leads his life G. Honest means. Here answer is by. Here we have to write by to indicate the way of Mr. Reza's lifestyle. So the sentence is, he leads his life by honest means. He is satisfied dash what he has. Satisfied with is an appropriate preposition. It means Mr. Reza is happy because he doesn't want more. So the sentence is, he is satisfied with what he has. But sometimes he runs into debt and poverty is responsible dash this debt. Here answer is for. Responsible for is an appropriate preposition. It means having an obligation to do something. Let's read the line. But sometimes he runs into debt and poverty is responsible for this debt. Let's see last line. However, he doesn't like to depend dash others. Here answer will be on or upon. It is also an appropriate preposition. So the last line is, however, he doesn't like to depend on or depend upon others. In your exam script, you have to write only one answer. Please don't write two or more. You have to write the answer in this way. For this reason, you have to read this passage again and again to understand the meaning. Let's check the answer. As, to, from, of, for, after, by, with, for, on. Dear students, I hope you all have understood Dhaka Board 19. Today we have practiced only 2 board questions. Dear students, I suggest you to practice more and more by yourself. If you face any problem, you may contact with your subject teacher. You know, your subject teachers are always ready to help you. No more today. Hope to see you soon. Thank you for your time and patience hearing.